sana yani nimepotea yani, lakini jo ni vile manze network ilikuwa blanda mali nilikuwa jamaa
No, mimi ni msanii wa kizazi kipya. I'm an urban artist. I do music, a genre called genge. Genge basically means music for the masses.
Tawaezi mbona wasanii wengi wakipanda wengi wao wakishuka na mwezi.
So I'm a recording and performing artist. I'm an activist. And I'm a father as well.
Najua jamaa manze watoto sana wamekuwa kicomplain sana wanasema yani
music to me means life. Music to me is a culture. Genge to me is everyday life. Ndio maana najitaga mgenge true, because my music reflects me, reflects my life, reflect what I do.
Kwangu ni kama ua nisipokushughulikia kuwekea maji naweza kuua, nashikilia roho yako fiti ka glasi nisiachilie sababu jo naweza ivunja mtoto ni kata.
I remember the first time I was trying to come out into the industry. I went to an interview mid morning na presenter alikuwa aitwa Bernard Otieno. So that was the first time we were playing our music. I was in Juakali. So for the first time when the music was dropped, Bernard akauliza what they call in and give their sentiments, and everybody was the first call alisema manze hizo ndio muziki the wackest songs yani style ashaisikia kwa maisha yake, you know. Second call akasema hizo ni nini bana, watu wanaongea, these people are not rapping, they are talking, don't put it on air anymore. Fourth caller, fifth manze tulikuwa na sync kwa viti, yani kusync mbaya sana. Seventh caller a guy called akasema hi, I'm calling from Kisumu. I just want to tell those guys, you continue doing what you're doing. Don't listen to what people say. Of course, people don't like change. You've come with a different style. It will take time for people to adapt it, but eventually, it will pay off. So, Bernard akauliza, who am I talking to? You know what that guy said? He said, my name is Bruce Odhiambo, and I'm calling from Kisumu. Hatukuwa hata tunamezea yani. Bruce Odhiambo is the legendary. He made a call, and I tend to think that was the pinnacle of my life or my career, because if I look back at it now, mwaga naona yani, without that call, I could have easily quit music. Niaje mzito? Ko true? Niaje? I could have easily quit music, ningekuwa niliachana nayo, but that statement, just that call, gave us so much encouragement. If I look back now, to me that's a most memorable part of my career, because kama angeongea hivyo probably singekuwa hapa, probably hata singeaja mjua, probably hata singeaja kuja kurekod kwa hizi studios. Nini Mgenge True would never have been born.
Uzaliwa tu kila siku hama aende wapi kali bado iko kwa hiyo moyo ndani familia jo kuingia.
Hii historia kala kwa face inamata kweli, historia kala na race inamata kama unakala kwa face. Hii mentality tunaierase. Ndago once away from stories za kawaida wase. Ignorance mingi kwa society, allow me to say. Sijui kwa nini watu wananipagonga manze.
Mimi binadamu kama wewe and I'm here to stay. Niko na rare skin condition juu kiban my face. Sunscreen lotions na need to face the day. Niki face the night, the innocent die every day. Na ina report kwa news kama by the way.
Watu wangu nguvu niaje karibuni. Leo tuko Tharaka Nithi County, yani Wayne Meru. This school is called St. Lucy's School for the Blind. It caters for visually impaired kids and also children with albinism. So today, my foundation is called Color Face Foundation. We spread awareness and donate sunscreen lotions to persons with albinism. We decided to come and visit the school. So, karibuni, set up nini, tutapiga maraundi tu au sio? Hii bado ni St. Lucy's. It has kids visually blind. Kuna wengine wako na slight visual problem, kuna wengine wako na total blindness, and then it has about 30 students with albinism. The reason si kuja ni number one, kuleta sunscreen to the kids with albinism, but usually don't like coming mkono tupu with just the sunscreens, because we understand there are other kids in the school that are not persons with albinism. So we bring food and buy things for them to enjoy the day as well with their counterparts who have albinism. Also, a lot of people may ask why Color for Face Foundation. What inspired me, what got me involved in this whole campaign. I can say, you know Lupita Nyong'o, she did a movie, she directed a movie called In My Jeans, and she was spreading awareness through film. So at the end of the movie, her message to the world was, regardless of your career, wewe unafanyaga mambo gani, haina noma, you can always spread awareness. So that's how I got involved. I wrote a song called Color Kwa Face in my album. Third album is called The Godfather. And after the song, I decided, how are you going to make it long? How are you going to make it sustainable? So I decided to open a foundation called Color Kwa Face. There are so many causes, good causes that happen, but albinism watu waganika wameilenga kidogo. So I decided I'll champion it, and I'll be the face, and I'll make people look at persons with albinism as human beings. Haina noma. Unaweza katia hata mtoto mwalbino kwani nini? Aje watu wangu wa nguvu no nini mgenge true hapa kama kawaida. Today is 18th July 2015. It's yet another EFC tournament. This is the third one for 2015. This is the first game going on. That's Team EFC. It's my team, but it's Team EFC A. I'm in the Team EFC B. They're playing versus the Langata guys. Tuko Langata Sadili Oval. Yeah, niaje watu wangu nguvu na hema sabujo. Niko ndani manze, this is EFC Team B. We're just about to play our first game. I think it's against a team called Thunder. This is the EFC tournament basketball for charity. Today's tournament is dedicated to Philomena Children's Home. EFC basically means entertainment with fun for charity. Kama unaweza ona, guys are being entertained. We have a DJ, we have good music, we have bouncing castles for the family, and there'll be food as well. EFC was formed last year. A group of like-minded individuals came together just to have fun and exercise at the same time, because we realized young guys are dying young out of strokes, so we needed to exercise, come run and do something. But after exercising, we were wondering what will we do to benefit the society. So we started the tournament, and we get donors to give us money like Sport Pesa, MCSK, Star Times, and we take to a charity of our own liking. So that's EFC, basically entertainment with fun for charity, celebrities, DJs and individuals who came together and formed the whole foundation. And I am the chairman of EFC. Bam! I played basketball professionally before I turned into a musician. I used to play for a team in the league called Lifeboy. Wakumbuka Lifeboy ile sabuni? They had a team. So tukacheza, but the pay wasn't that good. So after I became a musician and an influencer, I thought, what can I do for this game? Come back, give traction to the game, na tuone kama tunaweza make people who more interested in basketball, also in supporting the national team. Music and basketball are very synonymous. Yani zote they intertwine. Ukiangalia NBA, whenever teams like kina LeBron are playing in Cleveland, utapata kuna ma-celebrity wa hiyo mtaa wanakam, kina Jay-Z, kina Kanye. Hip hop and basketball just go together. It's part of the music culture. So of course pia hapa Kenya we adapt it yani. Na muziki yetu si ufanya iwe genge, iwe hip hop, iwe urban, all that is like hip hop. It's life, and basketball as well is synonymous to that. Kalako Face Foundation through EFC. We did a tournament. It was dedicated to Kalako Face, so that's why I got involved with Sport Pesa. And after the tournament, we had to do activations, and we're actually doing activations. So our first activation was Kitui, School of the Blind. The second one was Meru. And I also invited a couple of celebrities, friends, Nameless, K-Letter, Kenzo, just to go have an experience of what I do with the foundation. They see on social media, but I wanted them to have that direct connection, do they really understand. And it was encouraging because most of these kids, they rarely get a chance to meet us. And it's a blind school. So sound is very important. And who does sound? Who does music? Celebrities. So it was important to perform here. And the talent that we saw out there, man, mtu anaimba ngoma za Waire, Nameless, zote, yani line by line, na hezi ataona. So that tells you the power of music. It can change lives, it can change attitudes, That Meru trip was humbling. I love the fact that I went down. I had to share that experience. It wasn't not just about Nonini. It was about Nameless. It was about Kenzo. It was about K-Letter. It was about Sport Pesa and the directors also. They came through so that they really get to understand what we do and go down on ground. And it was even about now the kids themselves.
She want a man who be cheerful. She don't want a man who be so ungrateful. She don't need a love, she be painful. More time for your heart, she be grateful.
Why you make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia nakupenda pia. You make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia nakupenda pia pia pia.
Watu wangu wa nguvu ni aje wa back again. It's the EFC tournament in the afternoon. Inaendelea mambo mbaya, magame yani zimeshika moto. Currently what's going on is EFC ladies playing EFC Sadili. Ladies yani cheki. Watoto wana moves mbaya sana, We ball and have fun, but it's all for what the cause. We've done 3 tournaments so far. January tulipiga tournament moja tukadedicatea Bondeni Children's Home in Syokimau, and then we did another tournament. We dedicated it to Bahati. You know the singer Bahati? Aliraiziwa a home called ABC in Huruma. So that was our February tournament, and then a tournament before this one we dedicated the whole charity to Kalako Face Foundation, and then there was a lady called Annabelle Ngare who was shot by a stray bullet, and she needed to undergo surgery. We also dedicated that tournament to her. But today the tournament is dedicated to Philomena Children's Home in Kayole. Mambo mbaya yani. Ladies have moves, the games are tight yani. Sunrise, Sadili, Sport Pesa, Mad Energy yani. This is why we do it. Have fun, but for charity mzee.
Tunaishi zamani enzi hatukuaga na manyumba. Uko na ngozi nyeusi but are you better than me?
Zainabu is nikatoika fiti kanasoma Thika School of the Blind. Zainab is a very bright child and she's very talkative. She wants to be a lawyer, she wants to be a model. She was telling me she sings, she acts as well. I first met her when we did an activation at the school. We had taken sunscreens and we had gone to visit just the kids there. And then I invited her and her guardian to the walk that happened in August 17th, 2013. So they came through for the walk. After the walk, the guardian told me more about Zainab and the way she took her in. And of course, kuna majukumu mingi za familia pande yake, so ana struggle kumlipia school fees. As a foundation we decided let's take up Zainab, and The more money we get, the more money we'll take up more students. Hashtag redefining normal. If you think about redefining normal, is basically doing stuff that is out of the ordinary, that people don't expect you to do. Going against the grain, you know, redefining normal. We do that every day in life, not just Color Face Foundation. Redefine normal in my music. Every time you check out something new, you wow people. It's not the normal stuff that people are used to, accustomed to. That's redefining normal. So me and Color Face Foundation, that's the epitome of redefining normal. When you say Salif Keita, I don't think of him as an albino. I think of him as a very inspiring musician. He's a genius. When you talk about Lady Justice Mumbi, I don't think about her as a person with albinism. I think about her as a man, only Judge Mundiambo bana in our law courts. When you say Isaac Moura, I think of an honorable MP. Since 2012, the greatest need I've found with the foundation, I can say is, yes, we do get sunscreens and we give them out that protects the children or persons with albinism against the ultraviolet rays of the sun. But we find some that have already exposed themselves to that, and their skin is already damaged. And we've lost a couple of Color Face friends with albinism to skin cancer. I want to expand the foundation to get into partnership with the medical practitioners from outside to know when we get these special cases of skin cancer, how they can be treated. Cancer is very expensive to treat, very. And most of these persons are not from well-off families. Other than funding for school fees, if I can get funding for treatment, cancer treatment, that's a vital need that we require as a foundation. You don't have to know how to give back. You just have to associate with people who do give back. Kuna watu pia unipigia naambia sasa mimi nitaanza wapi, niko na manguo. We help. But giving back as well ni it's a calling, ufai kuiforce. Ufai kuiforce. Na ufai kujiforce pia kama una enough. Na ufai kujinyima, hata ukijinyima jaja mwenyewe anakuletea ganoma. Kama unaweza. Kama unaweza. So you just look for people who do it. And go through them. I have guys who give me money and they don't even want to be mentioned. Unaelewa? Because to them, hawajui venye watatokelezea, but they have that special amount that they can spare, they give it out. They look for people who do it.
By the way, presence niko nayo kubwa katikati ya crowd. Bila hyper matablets bado na stand out. Utaka unaweza nikotea, ina noma. Siwezi kuambukiza mzee, isi ugonjwa.
So watu wangu, karibuni tena manze, like I said. Tuko St. Lucie School for the Blind in Meru, and the program was nice. These kids are mad talented yani. They're performing. Kuna mtu anajita alikuwa anajitaje David, I think Miguna ameperform ngoma ya Waire na Ellen na mademo wengine watatu. Noma, talent here is mad. So it's just here, we're here to encourage them, tell them that tuko pamoja. And also with the talents, they can go far, seeing guys like us. I want to thank somebody like Nameless. He was on stage today. I'm entertained watoi mbaya sana. K-Letter as well. Kenzo, pia leo alikuwa on stage. Other than just doing whatever we're doing right now, giving out food, giving out sunscreen lotions, we came just to have fun with the kids and entertain them. So today is ndio vitu tumeweza kuleta courtesy of Sport Pesa. That's why you see me rocking this. I get friends and I get companies who are interested in getting on board to Color Face Foundation. So they were kind enough to offer their money. We bought a few stuffs, foodstuffs and the sunscreen lotions to distribute yani. So it's mad yani, the feeling up in here yani, imenipeleka level lingine yani. It's humbling to be doing stuff like this. Yeah, watu wangu wa nguvu. Sasa ni kama 6:41. It's the final game of the day between Legends versus Sadili. Of all the 8 teams ndio wamequalify and they're competing right now for 100,000 Kenya shillings, half of which is going for charity. 50,000 inaenda kwa Philomena, au sio? So this is the game we've been waiting for. Unfortunately, team yangu imetolewa. We reached tumefika semis angalau.
So I'm here with Kester from Sport Pesa.
At the end of the tournament, here Philomena, when I saw Shamila, she was given back. She was given kits by East West Fashions for the kids, about 100 kits, and then the team that won, Team Legends, gave 50,000 Kenya shillings to go towards Philomena. It was a day done, as in it's a wrap, as in this is what the day was all about. The day was fun, exciting, the games, nini, but no. Hii ndio ilikuwa showstopper. So I was happy, I was content, as in kwisha. What else can I do? It's a wrap. Shukran.
It's a voluntary mission. Anybody's invited. We have a Facebook page. That's Entertainment with Fun for Charity on Facebook. You can click like, send any question you may have. You can follow us on Twitter, EFC Basketball, and Instagram as well. And we train every Sunday. We have a training session every Sunday at Imara Daima from 2 p.m. You can either come, keep fit for your own good. Your health will always be first in everything. And even in such tournaments, you can always carry along with you some goodies, the old clothes, the shoes, some packets of sugar, flour, you name it, anything. I mean, charity, we don't choose on what goes, or rather what fits and what doesn't fit. So it's all about just being able to give back to the community.
When we met Nonini, he had a passion for EFC. He had come to propose about EFC. So when he started talking, we got the passion that he has for Kalakwa Face. And we thought, as SportPesa, it was a very noble an initiative that has not been taken by many. Yes, Safaricom chipped in 1 to 3 times, but we thought we can take it up. So the project was starting, and we were like media. We had already done the budget for the year, so we decided we can start small. Let's see where it goes.
You cannot change the world, but you can change the world for one person. In other words, that little bag of unga will not change the whole world. You understand? But that little one bag of unga will give someone a meal for that one day. So that person's life has been changed. So just involvement, coming, attending the event, donating, that's what we want.
I'm Shamila Kipto, and I'm a volunteer at Philomena Children's Home. Very, very grateful because having 65 kids, there's food, there's education, there's clothing, there's everything that you need as a human being, yeah. So it really helps. Well, apart from EFC helping out, yes, we have other donors and sponsors and, personal guys who just decide to adopt a kid where they just pay school fees and all that, but they have a year. But it really goes a long way because we have about, I think, 5 kids who are supposed to go to high school and yet not yet, because we have about 15 every year. So we do what we can for the few. Now these 5 have been waiting, but finally, yeah, we have an opportunity because we're going to pay fees with this money.
Nimeshika kalamu na karatasi ukachora mistari za kuexplain your life. Nimetulia kwa mtaa, kila kitu poa, watu wameng'ara kuvaa. Mtaa yako gani we niambie jamaa, mi yangu jiji kupande ndio mimi nakaa. Nipate Nairobi nimetulia tu kwa mtaa, kila kitu poa, watu wameng'ara tu kuvaa.
Good, better, best. Usiwe wacha hizo vitu zirest, hizi tatu. Mpaka your good ikuwe better than the best, na your best ikuwe better than the rest. Kinge true.
Kuishi dunia bila kulipa dola, saa hiyo ndio kukachora kwa macho ya Jehova.
Godfather Mangel.
Yeah.
Give back kwa community.